Hello and welcome to the Scouting Rapport Podcast 2.0. Today we'll be discussing Nico Mannion. We'll get started with some stats and information. Nico was born on March 17th of 2001, so he's just about to turn 19. He's currently 18. His position is point guard and he plays for the Arizona Wildcats and he's a freshman. He's a 6'3" point guard, his weight is 179 pounds, and he's got a negative wingspan at 6'2.5". As for some statistics, he's shooting about 39% from the floor on about 12 attempts per game. He's taking just over 5 threes per game and making about 32.5% of them. He's taking about 4 free throws per game and making 81% of those. He's pulling down 2.5 rebounds, dishing out 5.5 assists, and has about 1 steal per game. He's averaging about 14 points per game. Now let's go ahead and get to some highlights. These highlights come from a game on November 24th against Long Beach State. In this game, Nico drops 22 points on 55% shooting. He makes 3 out of 5 of his threes and 7 out of 8 of his free throws. In addition, he also doles out 8 assists.
6 rebounds a game. Let's see.
A full game without a shot. One reason Sean Miller was not happy.
Up with it. He'll draw the foul. And it's about high school basketball.
That's right. Well, he had a huge dunk the other night. His first dunk in an Arizona uniform, and it was not just an easy peasy on the break dunk. He absolutely brought the house down. I asked him before, he said, people were surprised, like I couldn't do that. He goes,
confident coach when you say something that definitive. Jeter, the feed from Nico.
And that's something we're going to see with teams scouting Zeke, not just change to a zone, then to go back to man. They change defenses a ton, and that'll be key for Arizona. Mannion launches. That was deep.
Jeter tried to clean one from there to Iowa, and then the rest is history out here in Tucson, Arizona, just taken away. Jamal Baker is on the hardwood, along with Stone Gettings. Mannion with the miss. Offensive foul. Stanford will watch Drew work number 3 in the Black Beach jersey. Mannion, bounce pass to Jeter. 2 defenders ready for him. How in the world did he find that corner? Unbelievable vision. And Jamal Baker pays off, turns it into a dime.
Well, and unselfish as well. And Jamal, he's really been shooting it well, right about 47%. But Mannion there could have taken that, gave it up for an easier one and miss. Another one.
Nico with the flush.
He did, as he said.
Denziello College of Management here on campus, an outstanding academic school. Josh Green just stood against.
That's again Najee guarding a really good wing, a talented wing, having no trouble with it.
Doesn't get the shooter's roll. He elevated so quickly. It was a beautiful.
It's cool to hear that, from another coach inside, seeing how difficult it is. And there's again a deep one.
What a beautiful stroke. Right back to him from Baker.
Fought that off with as much physicality. Great job.
You asked about wrestling. That was work right there.
Oh, that was great by Hazard. He was hoping to drive there. But I think the Pac-12 has really showed out early.
How about that answer? The freshman on the other end. 2-1 over the last 209. They're 5 of their last 5 from the hardwood. Nico's got it. Don't let him go.
Ooh. It was almost an intentional there. I thought they might call it NC State. Doesn't make him pay, though.
She can't grab the rebound. Mannion misses the triple. Jeter has him on the move. Mannion dumps it into Najee. My goodness, he gave the slip once again. It's his voice to the men in white. The East goes all the way. That's the kind of defense he wants. Mannion bangs hard into the 7-foot. But then there is the story of Mannion, who's
more or less that he takes are good shots. He does it within the offense, within rhythm. I mean, he could score 20 if he wanted to. I mean, you'd see it there. He was a volleyball player in high school. Could you imagine him at 6'9", 6'10"?
There's Jeter again. Slicing through the lane. Quick jump stop. But physically strong enough to post up. And that wingspan at 6'11", I think you're right, is Smith drops in the triple. 3-point. Great effort.
Yeah, he's played well tonight, too.
That's a break for Arizona. Mannion, little runner. Oh, is that pretty? He drew a wow from you.
He's just shot. He said it in the first half. He shot as well. Look at him being a partner. Great job by Mannion there. See Mannion ball, and he turned the perfect way defensively to get that steal. He deserves that. Gets in the weight room and plays some more minutes. That guy's going to be talented. And he's talented already. He's just going to be good.
And he's a rare misser of free throws. Rare does he come up empty. I think I made up a word there. He was 9 of 9 coming in. And swats it free. Ends up with it. 43% from 3 on the year. Mannion, unkind roll. Footers there, coming up empty is Irish. Colloquial run the floor. Another one! Oh! Everyone flying through the air. Here goes Max on the move. No look to Mannion. Oh! And he's fouled hard. Without it.
Point guards.
Nico at the line. He's out front. A fast break after another Arizona steal. Not a crazy number for the Cats. They've got 11 steals tonight. 11.
That is crazy. Mannion's got like 20 and 8, and it seems easy. Good screen by Mannion, and that gets him the shot.
That's the whistle. The foul from behind. Has 12 steals tonight. Nico with the line.
Well, especially for a team that plays a lot. They've really been, and this is something Sean Miller preaches to this team, talks about guarding the ball. And they
has it. He'll go to work. He's looking for Wayne. Give him an opportunity. Off the bench.
Knock it in.
There you go. Triple. Oh, how good does that feel? His first career collegiate three-pointer.
Look at him go. Nice. Big fella.
Nico Mannion has been on scouts' radar since he was a freshman in high school when he threw down a poster dunk that temporarily broke the internet. Since then, it would have been easy for him to let the hype consume him and either become lazy or overwhelmed. It does not appear that has been the case, though. He has continued to work hard to get better, and he opened the season near the top of many mock drafts. He has slipped down a bit throughout the season in some mocks, although I still saw one site that had him ranked 6th. However, most mock drafts seem to have him in the early to mid double-digit range. Offensively, his best skill is his passing. He does a great job reading the floor in transition and in the half court. He throws on-time, accurate passes to put his teammates in good positions to score. Another nice part of his offensive game is his shot. He can pull up from anywhere on the floor and knock down a shot. His release is quick enough that he's able to get it off if he sees some space. The 33% from 3 this season at Arizona is a bit concerning, but he is shooting over 80% on free throws, which makes me more inclined to believe that the shot will start falling with more regularity. I also like that he seemed very comfortable working off-ball on offense. A lot of these highly touted guards have the ball in their hands constantly on offense and struggle when put in situations where they are forced to play off-ball. Mannion moves well without the ball and is solid in catch-and-shoot situations. The big issue with Mannion offensively is he either cannot or will not get all the way to the rim in the half court. He has some good athleticism and quickness that allows him to throw down dunks and blow by defenders in transition, but in the half-court setting, he often settles for floaters and mid-range jumpers rather than getting all the way to the rim. To really thrive at the next level, I think he needs to become more comfortable dealing with physicality around the rim rather than relying on getting enough space to get up a jumper or a floater. Defensively, his best skill is his work as a team defender. He does a good job working over screens despite being relatively undersized, and he also does a good job in ball denial situations. He does get lost at times in off-ball situations, but overall he's at his best on defense working off the ball. It's on the ball where the biggest concern is for him. While he does a good job working over screens, it seems that all too often he either gets blown by for a layup or gets bullied by a larger player. Being undersized with a negative wingspan limits his ceiling defensively, so he will have to improve from a skills perspective to compensate for that. All in all, Mannion has some nice pieces to his game with the passing and shooting ability. The kind of player he becomes hinges on whether he can improve as an on-ball defender and whether he can get better at scoring at the rim. If he can improve in these areas, there's a path for him to become a long-term starter in the NBA. If he plateaus where he's at now from a skill set perspective, he's more likely to top out as a backup point guard. My NBA comparison for him is a poor man's Steve Nash.
I declare bankruptcy!
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
with the D-R-E.